I do want to ask you, because you've played several roles, what is your favorite role that you've played? Was it Claire Huxtable?
I liked Claire Huxtable. And I think were it not for Claire Huxtable, there are a lot of things I probably wouldn't have done. I can say that with certainty.
Yeah.
But there was other work to do.
Yeah.
And truthfully speaking, after Claire Huxtable, I couldn't get a job. Because people said that's who she is.
Right, right.
When I say people, I'm talking about casting directors in Hollywood. But it was very interesting. That was not the case in theater.
Right.
Because in theater, we know that an actor can be anything.
Right.
But that's not always understood so well in other places. So for a year, at the end of the Cosby Show, I didn't work anywhere.
Wow.
They were doing Waiting to Exhale. I was told, the director said, I don't even want to see her.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and it was like that a lot because that was their perception.
Right.
It would be my work in theater that would change that perception.
Wow.
And I was happy to come back and work in theater. I remember sitting in the audience on the opening night of Fences with James Earl Jones. I was looking at that work on the stage and I wondered, am I ever going to be able to do that? That caliber of work on stage. Years passed and I was Aunt Esther in August Wilson's Gem of the Ocean.
Wow.
And that was certainly one of the most meaningful characters. For me, that was another turn.
Right.
I thought maybe I wouldn't do any more work after that because I thought, what else could I do? I mean, she was 287 years old. She was 287 years old in memory because she carried the memory of all the souls that had been carried across the Middle Passage, even the ones that didn't make it. She didn't just carry them inside herself. If you ever go to the National Museum of African American Culture and History, the costume is in the museum.
Wow.
And if you look at it very carefully, you will notice that there are no matching buttons, even though the patterns are symmetrical. In the ruffles of her skirt, there are different pieces of fabric. She's wearing bits of clothing from all the people.
Wow.
She wore her memories. She lived her memories. She carried her memories. And her purpose was to connect people to that part of themselves that's connected to what was, what is, and what will be. And for that, they had to go to the City of Bones. It was a spiritual journey. I thought, this is like Kashmir Shaivism or something. It was. It's spiritual awakening. That's what she was. That's why she lived. That's what she carried, and that's what she had to offer people. Spiritual awakening that let them know they come from light. They are light. And you have a duty to that light.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It was awesome. He wrote it.